Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Arsenal versus Argentina.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Pedri. Can they forge ahead? And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
So the game restarted by Arsenal. A wake-up call for the Arsenal players, perhaps. Can they construct a response? 𝗃𝗶𝗄𝗧. They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. 𝗪𝗿Ｈis. And the danger cleared. Karim Benzema. The ball with Luka Modric. And Benzema at the hub of this attack. Let's see what he does next. Making sure nothing came of it. Inching towards the half-time interval with Arsenal chasing the game. And Stuart, I wonder what you've made of their performance in the first half.
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking play. It's all been a bit too slow. If they can pass it into their front areas with more quality, switch play quicker, and be more positive in 1v1 situations, I think they'll get back into this.
Well, offside anyway, albeit a tight one. The first half here comes to an end. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. He's in behind. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, perfect contact, and a brilliant finish. Top stuff.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Pedri. Yapstam. Kylian Mbappé. He's in with a chance. Can he find the net? And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Three goals without reply. Well, we're into the final half hour. Promising pass. Just the clearance that was needed. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. And they're making a change. Virgil van Dijk. Gullit. Mbappé. And it's with Marco van Basten. Pedri. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Modric. 𝗵𝗵-Savic. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, But that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Carles Puyol. Well, not far away from full time, and Arsenal know they've really got to up their game considerably, Stuart.
Well, this is certainly a performance to forget because they've been totally outplayed today. How many times have they been opened up during this game? They have to defend better.
So the referee's whistle means full time, and it goes into the books as a defeat for Arsenal.
Oh dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Al Nassr up against Arsenal.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
𝗵𝗁 so masterful when on the ball, but what will he do next? Vinicius! And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
On they go again, and Arsenal know they need to wipe out that last goal. 𝗂 𝗏𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃. And both hands on it, good goalkeeping. This could square the game. Oh, that's a fine save. Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way. Kimpembe. Gianluca Zambrotta. Araujo. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Shaqiri. 𝗵𝗁. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
Well, they're getting closer, but they need to take one of these chances.
Shaqiri. 𝗵𝗁 now. 𝗵𝗁 advancing. But can they produce from this position? But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Well, offside here. Such a pity for them. Chance was on. Milinkovic-Savic. Marek 𝗵𝗁. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Into the second half then, and Arsenal with a real mountain to climb. And tidily played. Showing patience as they look for a way back into this. Took a nick on the way through, so a corner here. The clearance wasn't decisive. And no, not missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
𝗪𝗿Ｈis. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Effective work from Arsenal to regain possession. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. 𝗪𝗵_𝗂𝗃𝗏. Federico Valverde. And a lot to like about this attack. Modric. And with Donnarumma. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. And nothing comes of this attack. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Modric. And in the perfect position to read it. 𝗪𝗏. It's with Vinicius Junior. A real opening now. In it goes to rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Kane. Got himself forward pretty well here, Harry Kane. 𝗃𝗏𝗂𝗪. And support available. And he did what he had to do defensively. Oh, yes! He's going to be proud of that moment. What purity of strike. Caught it absolutely perfectly.
Well, let's look at this again. He judges the flight of the ball, he sets himself ready to strike it, and then he just hits it so sweetly. That's the perfect volley.
So the referee's whistle means full time, and it goes into the books as a defeat for Arsenal.
You're absolutely right, Derek. They really struggle to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Arsenal, and they face Lech Poznan.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Arsenal a bit wasteful in possession. Now play stopped. It is a free kick. Well, mopping up defensively. Well, not cleared away completely. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, here it is again, and when you clear the ball, you have to get height and distance on it to give your defence time to readjust. They don't do that, it's a poor clearance, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net.
And credit due, a good intervention. Into the advanced position goes Modric. 𝗪𝗏 𝗂𝗏𝗂𝗃𝗀𝗃. It's with Douglas Luiz. And a fine tackle. Luka Modric. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, just went a bit too early. Offside. Stam winning back possession. Surely! Oh, that's a magnificent volley! What a thumper! And far from simple to put it away, yet dispatched seemingly with ease. If ever there were a reason to get emotional about a goal, you've just been exposed to it.
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. Hit with such power. What a great goal.
So 2-0 now. Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here. And what can they do to stop him running at them? And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. It has to be! Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Dawid Hancko. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Foden. And teammates to play it to. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Oh, can he get one back? In it goes! To reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see. But you'd expect him to score from that range. But they all count.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Harry Kane. Interception to snuff out the danger. Well, we're into the final half hour. Gravenberch. Stam. 𝗵𝗵-Savic. Ryan 𝗪𝗏. 𝗪𝗏. And a good take under duress there. Foden. He has time to play it over. Well, there it is. Real resilience for you, having been 2 goals down.
Well, here it is again. Foden's cross really does invite somebody to go and attack it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Well, I imagine there were many who had counted them out. This has been quite the fight back. Arsenal remain on the front foot. Can they find a winning goal? Benzema. Here's Kane. He will struggle to get it away properly. And it still could be dangerous. Well, it just petered out. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here, they can't be separated. We were treated to goals. And Stuart, interested to get your verdict.
Well, Derek, what a good game it was. Plenty of chances, some good attacking play, and a couple of outstanding individual performances. I really enjoyed that one.
Hello guys, welcome back to another stream. Hope you like it. If you like it, please like and share and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Arsenal up against Bayern Munich.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Well, that's a completely wasted throw-in. Oh, that is a goal from long range. He won't soon forget. Absolutely right out of the top drawer.
Well, as you can see, this is a great bit of skill. He hits it perfectly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant strike.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Laborde. Here's Fabian, and it's opening up. Cleared away. Alderweireld. 𝗃𝗃. Pellegrini. High quality defending. 𝗃𝗄𝗏. The ball with Luka Modric. Pellegrini. Nuno Tavares. And Fabian. Harry Kane. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Ryan 𝗃𝗏. Kane. Inacio. Pellegrini. The first half here comes to an end. So back underway here with Bayern looking to find an effective route back into the game. Jonathan Klaus. Fabian. Well, they want that equaliser, but the passing remains smooth. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. And the danger clear. Trent Alexander-Arnold. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
𝗃𝗃. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. 𝗖𝗄𝗄. And teammates around him. And a goal to level it up for Bayern.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So back underway following the equaliser. A textbook interception. Laborde. Lorenzo Pellegrini with it. And if Bayern could find a late winner here, it might be decisive. 𝗪𝗏. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take?
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity and goals as well. The draw is...
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Arsenal up against Arsenal.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
𝗪𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵. Oh, big opportunity. There it is. The opening goal of this match. And what a start they've made.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Messi. And it's with Maitland-Niles. Well, nothing comes of it. Referee indicates goal kick. Stanislav Lobotka. Great strong tackle. Throw in forthcoming. Messi. And Bellingham. Opportunity to level it. And it's gone in. Beyond the goalkeeper. Arsenal level.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. 𝗪𝗏. Might be a chance here. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Jude Bellingham. Well, it wasn't all that far off the target.
Well, you're absolutely right. That was close, but the game is still very much in the balance here.
Pedri. On the ball, João Felix. Pedri getting in there to intercept. Pedri. 𝗪𝗏. Now with Messi. That is that for the first half here. So the ball is rolling again. Arsenal trailing going into the second half. Will they come up with the right response? Maitland-Niles. Smuggled away. Modric. Benzema. Intercepting it intelligently. David Hansko. 30 minutes left for play. Lobotka. An encouraging Arsenal move, but nothing comes of it. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. And cutting it out. Alexander-Arnold. 𝗪𝗏. And it's opening up. Oh, incredible save. And he snuffed out the danger. Will he find the net? And it's gone in for Arsenal. Will they be stopped from this position?
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Stanislav Lobotka. 10 minutes to go. 𝗃𝗏. The ball with Luka Modric. Kane. Harry Kane. And a good take under duress there. And the referee decides enough is enough. It's the end of the game. Arsenal victorious. That's the main headline from this one.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder, Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Portugal, and they take on Arsenal.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Opportunity here. Well, fantastic reflex action. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Fernando Torres. Can he find the right pass? Ronaldo. Cleared away. Ronaldo. Mateus. Oh, that's fine defensive play. Full credit. Wonderful stop. And stopping the danger. 𝗖𝗄𝗄𝗏. On to Benzema. Sol Campbell. Modric. Fernando Torres. The ball with Luka Modric. Modric. A goal! 1-0. A fully deserved advantage based on what we've seen.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Modric. And it's with 𝗖𝗄𝗏. Now with Benzema. Fernando Torres. Lothar Matthäus. A real opening now. Still alive. And problem solved for now. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So the ball is rolling again. Arsenal trailing going into the second half. Will they come up with the right response? Ronaldo. And he's made headway. Chance still on. There it is. 2 to the good now. And that gives them a buffer.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Ryan Cherki. Arsenal have given it away. Portugal pushing forward with options available, but quick thinking defensively. Kane. They've wasted possession again, Arsenal. Luka Modric. Must be. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Good piece of defending. And offside, I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
"20 minutes to go. Fine work from Portugal to win back possession. Mateus. And 𝗃𝗃𝗏𝗂𝗏 away. Lothar Matthäus. Perfect challenge. Ronaldo. Can he take advantage? And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, look at this again. No real power, but great understanding of the situation. That's an excellent goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Karim Benzema, there to take it away. Matthäus. So the referee's whistle means full time, and it goes into the books as a defeat for Arsenal.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Arsenal up against Bayern Munich.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Arsenal's free kick here. Corner awarded to Arsenal. Could go ahead, and a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Musiala. Matthäus. 𝗵𝗫. Really, he's in here. And an astute piece of defending. Joshua Kimmich. Jamal Musiala. Now with 𝗵𝗫. Safe pair of hands, did his job. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Ryan Cherki. Arsenal unable to retain possession. Well, keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. David Hansco. Just the clearance that was called for. This could be the equaliser. And a goal here for Bayern. Beyond the goalkeeper. Bayern on terms.
Well, here's the replay, and you can see why the manager is furious. It's just really poor play, offering up possession far too easily in a dangerous area. And at this level, if you keep doing that, you're going to get punished. It's just not good enough.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Harry Kane. And a tidy ball. They could nudge in front. Well, that's a really top-notch piece of defending. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Plenty of support here. Benzema. Harry Kane. Benzema. 𝗖𝗄𝗄. He's in with a chance. Chances on. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
It's a substitution for Bayern. So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? 𝗪𝗂𝗏. A very good tackle. Marek Hamšík. Vinicius Junior. Florian Wirtz. So a corner to Bayern. Can they use it to add to their lead? And Bayern will change personnel now. And Stam got rid of it. And a goal here for Bayern. It's going to be so difficult to thwart them now.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Hamšík. Just 10 minutes to go. Clean challenge. Benzema. Stam. Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. Well, not the best clearance. Not really the ideal clearance. And stopping the danger. So the referee's whistle means full time, and it goes into the books as a defeat for Arsenal.
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.